Hi everybody. Go ahead and grab your mat, kick off your shoes, and let's work on some core strengthening fun with Pilates. So begin to draw into your space, find your lift, and let's just focus on breath. As I always like to start focusing on the breath because this is a mind and body exercise, and we really connect with our breath to help us in strengthening our core, okay? So we inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. So each exhale, it's not just exhaling out, but there's this internal drawing the navel in and then lifting up from the pelvic floor so that way we're really activating. And we don't want to think on the inhale like yoga belly breathing. We want to keep that nice toned tummy at all times. So toned tummy, inhale, move it further, exhale, draw the navel in and lift up from the pelvic floor. Then we're just going to start with a soft, gentle shoulder roll. And this is just a little movement because we really want to stay aware and connected to the core. So this is kind of like learning to walk and chew gum at the same time, right? And reverse when you're ready. And then shoulders down and away. So as you reach your arms up, stop about halfway, bring your hands into your shoulders, then your elbows towards one another and away. Again, remembering each exhale, that navel's drawing in and lifting up. Reverse when the time is right. Fantastic. And then reach out and away, and then rain the fingers all the way to the earth. Take that right arm up and over to the left side, then move to center and take the left arm up and over to the right. So I just want you to kind of move here with your breath, kind of thinking of a tree just moving in the breeze. And on these warm summer days, don't we need that cool breeze? So create your breeze here. When you're feeling pretty happy on both sides, then we're going to go ahead and move into a twist. So we'll bring that right hand to the left knee, left hand behind us, and just start drawing our gaze over the shoulder. Great, and then release that to the other side. Wonderful, and then draw into center. We're going to take that right foot in front of us, bring the hands behind the thigh, lift up. Start with a little rotation here in the ankle, and then reverse. Let's move into a circle with the bottom portion of the leg. And then reverse. And then the entire leg now. Now, while we're doing this movement, we haven't forgotten about that core. So we're keeping that toned tummy, and each exhale, we're drawing the navel in and lifting up from the pelvic floor, finding our strength from center. Reverse those circles when you're ready. And then as you come to center, plant that foot down. Go ahead and draw your arms out about shoulder height. As you sweep them over to the left, lift the right foot, sweep it back behind you. Nice flat back here. And then to center. So we'll draw back and then center. Exhale, navel in. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now go ahead and take both hands down, press your fingerprints in, lift your heart, and let's do 10 kicks back. You ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. Let's do 10 lifts. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and bring that leg around and then just draw softly forward and stretch it out. Wonderful. As you draw back up, let's prepare for the other side, okay? So let's take that left leg out. Hands behind the thigh, sit up nice and tall. As you release the left foot, start with circles. And reverse. Now let's circle the bottom portion of the leg. Just kind of getting into the knees. and reverse. Now let's do the entire leg. Still finding that lift from heart center, and then reverse. And then as you draw that leg forward, go ahead and lift your arms shoulder height off and over to the right. As you lift the left foot, sweep it back, nice flat back here, belly drawing in, and then forward. Here we go for 5. So the position of the knee doesn't change. It holds at that 90 all the time here. 3 more. 2. Last one. Now we're going to take it back, hold, press our fingerprints down, lift our heart and our 10 kicks. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 10 lifts. Split still flex. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sweep it around and stretch it out. I love the stretch. How about you? Okay. So from here, we're going to go ahead and transition around into our tabletop. So hands beneath the shoulders, knees beneath the hips. Take a moment and find that strength. Lift the tailbone, belly to the earth, crown of the head to the sky, and then go ahead and tuck and round. So just moving between these two spaces for a moment, warming up and waking up the spine. Last one like this. And then as you find a center space with that little sway, if you'd like, you can begin to draw circles if that feels good for you. And reverse when the time is right. Just kind of take a minute to listen to what your body needs from you today, okay? And the next time you come to that center space, go ahead and tuck your toes under and just draw your hips back to your heels. A little bit of a stretch here for your feet. Great, and then shift forward. So from this space, we're gonna go ahead and lift the knees into like a hovering tabletop. We're gonna press the hips back, creating long arms, lift the tailbone up, press down through the heels, then ripple forward into that plank. Whoops, I need to make a little adjustment there. If you need to make an adjustment, do so. Hands beneath the shoulders, and then knees go back down. Okay, so that's our space. So here we go, hovering tabletop, hips back with the knees still lifted, tailbone lifts high, heels press down, ripple into your plank. Nice and strong, there it goes. Knees down, knees lift, hips back, hips high, heels down, and plank. Knees down, knees up, hips back, hips high, heels down, into your plank. Knees down, knees lift, hips back, hips high, into your plank. Knees down, knees lift, hips back, hips high, heels down, into your plank. 2 more, thank goodness. Knees down. So knees lift, hips back, hips high, heels down, into your plank. Knees down. Knees lift, hips back, hips high, heels down, into your plank. Hold your plank, nice and strong here. Draw up through the shoulders, pull them together, knit the ribs together. We're gonna hang out here and breathe for, find your line, crown of the head to the tailbone for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees go down and sit back. Release your hands, rotate your wrists, wiggle your fingers. Fantastic. From here, go ahead and flip onto your side. Flip up one edge of your mat. So like you're coming into a side plank, we're gonna go ahead and do hip raises here. So to modify, you can bend the bottom leg back behind you so it's in a nice 90 here. Or you can take it out, knees stacked on top of knees because hips stacked on top of hips. If you'd like to stack foot on top of foot, that would be the more advanced space, so listen to your body. If it's not right for you, don't do it, and never hesitate to modify, okay? Safety first always. So we're gonna do 10 of these hip raises first. So we're just gonna lift as high as we can, and then tap the mat, and then lift as high as we can, and tap, and lift, and tap, lift, and tap. For 6, and tap, 5, and tap, 4, and tap, 3, and tap, 2, and tap. Now this last one we're going to try to hold as high as you can for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower, and don't forget to take time to stretch, right? Now as we go through the video, I won't tell you to grab water, but if at any time you need water, please make sure you grab it. Let's flip up the other side. Now remember your modifications. And also it's important to acknowledge sometimes we need to modify on one side, but maybe not the other, because maybe we have an injury on one side that we're dealing with. So know that it's okay that you can modify on one side and go up to a more advanced space on the other. So find your space and lift, nice and strong. Hips tap, hips lift. Think of zipping up from the inner thighs. So you're kind of squeezing together there. And lift and lower, lift and lower. 6, lower, 5, lower, 4, lower, 3, lower, 2, lower. Now on this last one, hold as high as you can for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower and stretch. Oh, the stretch just feels so good. From here, we're gonna go ahead and transition back to the other side, but this time we're gonna take the arm all the way out so we can work on a side leg series. So go ahead and reach that arm all the way out. Move your feet to the top corner of your mat. The back side of your body, or the upper body, is on the back side of your mat, and so you're in your pike position. Take the top leg up, point the toe, come forward and kick twice, flex and pull back. Come forward and kick twice, flex and pull back. So don't forget, you're lifting the side body here, so you're very engaged. The obliques are drawing away from the earth. And you're moving with control, with mindfulness, with purpose. For 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and then take that foot, that leg, so keep them in the pike position, and we're going to lift. So it's like you're drawing a line with your heel. You're really pressing through the heel, flexing the foot, engaging the leg, and then lower and lift, and lift, and lift. Now don't forget, it's not just the top leg that's working for you here. The bottom leg is also working. You're pressing it into the earth. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So from here, take that top knee, bend it, and draw it to the earth. Slide your bottom leg back to that back edge of your mat. And with that foot flexed, lift. Think of the inner thighs here working for you. Lift and lift. Lift and lift. For 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it at the top and pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Circle. Foot still flexed, so you're drawing your circles with your heel, and circle, 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 for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and reverse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then release. Go ahead and take that top leg now as you lift the knee, turn it up to the sky, point the toe. So it's on the inside of the bottom thigh. Then go ahead and reach up, drag through the heel, then point through the toe to trace, lift, flex, drag through the heel, and point to trace. There we go. Try not to be rocking and rolling. And let's hit 6 more here. We can do it. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one like this. Great. Now when your big toe hits, turn that knee forward and extend that top leg. And now circles for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and reverse. Remember, you're drawing your circles with your big toe. Your toe is pointed and the muscles to the bone. So engage those quadriceps. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Yay! Go ahead and press the earth away. Take time to stretch. And then release. And draw your legs around to the other side. I was just taking a minute to look around for Lulu. I thought she was going to join us a minute ago, but then she saw I was busy. I didn't have time to pet her, apparently. Don't believe it. I always have time to pet Lulu. Bottom arm out, feet forward, top corner of the mat. So we're going to go ahead and get nice and stacked. Remembering we're starting in that pike position. The side body's lifting away. Go ahead and take that top leg up. Point the toe, kick twice, and then flex and pull back. Forward, kick, and flex. Forward, kick, and flex. Point to kick, flex to pull back. And be mindful through each movement. Just don't let the time kind of fly by. You want to really engage, create your resistance. 2 more. Last one like this. And then when you come back to mirror that bottom leg, foot's flexed as you lift. So think like you're pressing through the heel and you're drawing that line up the wall with your heel. You're still in the pike position and you still have the side body lifting away from the earth. For 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and bend that knee, draw it forward, take your bottom leg back to, so now the bottom leg's in alignment with the upper body. So you got your shoulder, hip, all the way down. And flex and lift. Side body still lifting away from the earth. And lift. Foot's flexed, you're drawing that line up with the heel for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold and circle. You're drawing your circles with your heel. Navel's pulling in and lifting up. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and plant that bottom leg down. Now we're going to take that top leg, turn the knee up to the sky, point the toe. So it's almost like your legs are in a big capital P, knees up to the sky, bottom leg's long and strong, foot flexed and pressing down to the earth, okay? Go ahead and take it up, flex the foot to pull down, point the toe to drag in. So be careful, we do tend to kind of rock and roll here, so try to keep as steady as you can by pressing that bottom leg in and really engaging from your center. 4 more. 3, 2. Last one like this. So when you come into that toe on the inner thigh, go ahead and stop and then turn the knee forward and reach out. and right into circles for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Take time. Draw yourself up. Little stretch for this side. Oh, fantastic. Go ahead and draw your legs around, or you can stay in that position. That's fine. We're going to start to get ready to head down to our mat, but we're going to start by taking our legs out. We're going to reach out past our toes as far as we can, creating that little C curve. We're going to start to come back, and then we're going to stop at your point of control today. So that means the point where you can get back up again. Stop and inhale, and then exhale all the way back up as you reach out past the toes. Nice little inhale here. Exhale, pull that navel in, C curve into the spine, come back as far as you can and still be in control. Inhale and exhale all the way back up. Reach out past the toes as you inhale. Exhale, create that C curve, navel to the spine. Stop at your point of control to inhale. Exhale your way back up again. Inhale, reaching out. Exhaling back. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, reaching. Exhale, rounding back. Your point of control. Inhale. And exhale back up. Let's do 5 more of these. Four more. 3 more. So remember, if you need to take a break, you're starting to feel like your lower back is beginning to talk to you a little bit more than you'd like to hear from it, take a break. It's okay. It's not a race. It's not a competition. We're here to do what's best for our bodies. And then last one like this. Inhale. And exhale. Go ahead and reach out past your toes and give yourself a nice little stretch here. Beautiful. And then as you come up, slide the right foot onto the ground, left foot onto the ground. Hands behind the inner thighs, knees together, ankles together, big toes together. Release the feet. Reach the arms forward and begin to compress. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop and release. So this time, soles of the feet come together, knees nice and wide, and draw lightly forward. Again, take a moment to enjoy the stretch. Great. This time when you come up, bring the knees together, walk the feet out, one step heel, one step toe, bring your arms on the inside. So peace sign fingers around the big toe. Walk the heels in. So a modification would be to alternate legs here. So you would just take the right leg out, extending, keep the heart lifted. You would bring the right leg in and then extend the left leg. Again, keeping the heart lifted, nice flat back this time, so no C curve. If you're ready, you can take the right leg and the left leg. Now find your lift through the heart. Breathe. So you don't want to be here if you can't breathe fully and completely, right? If you have to hold your breath to not fall over, it means it's not the right space for you today. So take a moment, find the space where you can breathe. And we have about 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now as you bring the feet in, bring them down to the mat. Take your arms around your knees. Just stack hand on top of hand and just take a moment here. Rest your forehead on your hands. Fantastic. Hands behind the thighs. Walk the feet in, heel to toe, knees together. So this time when you draw the legs out again, find your lift. So option 1, hands behind the thighs, and you can hang out here. Option 2, here. Option 3, extend those legs. Zip up from center. Find your lift from the heart, and we're going to hang out here for about 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Soles of the feet together this time. Knees wide. And draw forward. Okay, before we head all the way down to our mat, we're going to get 10 in and outs here from a seated space, okay? And bring it in. So remember, if you need to modify, you can always keep your hands back here behind you, elbows soft. So you do want to make sure that the elbows are pointing to the back edge of your mat, not bowing out and away from you, okay? So keep that awareness there if you need it. We're going to take the feet away from the mat, bring the knees into the chest, and flex the feet, press out, draw in, out. So when you're sending the legs out and away and drawing them in, try not to let the knees separate if you can help it. You really want to think about being zipped up from the heels to the knees, inner thighs, all the way into the abdominals, okay? Here we go, for 3, 2, last one we're going to try to hold here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Some of you are like, if you would just count a little faster, we could make it through. Oh, goodness. Just breathe. Great. We're going to take it all the way down to the mat now. So nice and controlled, all the way to the earth. Oh, that's great. Why don't we slide the legs out and the arms overhead and just grab that big happy Pilates day stretch. And then we'll walk our feet in, bring our knees in, give a nice little rock here from side to side. Then as you engage from center, tuck the chin, eyes to the thighs, right knee in, right hand to the ankle, left hand to the calf, left leg shoots out. So this leg is active, okay? It's not just like, oh, I'm just sending it. It's like I'm really just shooting right out through the big toe, and then the other side. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 6, exhale, 5, exhale, 4, exhale, 3, exhale, 2, exhale. Last one here. And then stop and release. Great. Bring the right foot down, left foot down, fingertips to the back of the heel. Press your shoulders and arms into the earth as you lift your hips high, and then down with control. Hips lift high. So be mindful that your knees don't start bowing out to the sides of your mat. They stay stacked over your ankles. And down with control. For 5, 4, 3, 2, last one here. Fantastic. Take that right leg up to the sky, left leg up to the sky, and then out to 45. Inhale, crisscross. Exhale, flex and open. Inhale and exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one here. And when you bring your legs into 90, engage again, tuck the chin, lift the neck and shoulders, eyes fixed to the thighs, hands to the front of the shins, send both legs out, arms overhead, and then sweep. So we'll reach and sweep, reach and sweep, reach and sweep, reach and sweep. For 5, sweep, 4, sweep, 3, sweep, 2, sweep, last one here, and sweep. From here, lower the neck and shoulders, bring both feet back down to the earth. Back to the bridge, but this time we're gonna add a circle. So if that is not appropriate for your body today, you're not gonna go into the bridge and you're gonna keep your hips and lower back to the earth, and you're gonna reach the right leg up, and you're gonna do your circles from this position. If you want a little bit more today, that's where I would encourage you to go into your bridge. So it's up to you. It's your time, your workout, your body, okay? So shoulders down, lift those hips nice and high if you're going into the bridge option. If you're not, it's okay. Keep your hips on the mat. Send the right leg up. Circles start counterclockwise. Inhale halfway and exhale. Press the shoulders down into your mat for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and reverse. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lower the hips down, replace the right foot. From here, we're gonna draw the right knee in, sorry about that. Draw the right knee in. Then reach the right leg up, walk your hands towards the calf, point and flex the right foot. Draw circles with the ankle when you're ready. Reverse when the time is right. And then as you point that toe and engage, go ahead and draw up, send the left leg out, toe pointed. So you want to try to get your shoulder blades as high off the earth as you can here, and then switch. And switch. And switch. Inhale one leg, exhale the other. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then stop, lower down, plant that right foot to the earth, a little point and flex here. Circle the ankle and reverse. Great. Bring that left foot down, and we're going to our circles on the other side now. So lift your hips if that's where you're going, working from bridges, but this time our circles start clockwise, okay? So here we go. Reach it up and inhale halfway and exhale. Keep the 4 points of that right foot pressing into the earth, hips nice and lifted, navel to the spine, shoulders pressing down. And reverse. I told you that wild little monster was out here hanging out with me. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mindfully lower and lower. Bring the knee in, send the right leg out. This time cross the right leg over the left side of the left leg over the right side of the body. Sorry. Back with your breath here. Melt that left shoulder to the earth. Fantastic. As you come back in, bring the left foot to the earth, draw the right leg in, and then send that left leg out and away from you. Cross the right leg over when the time is right for your body. Perfect. And then come back to center. Let's bring that right foot to the earth, slide the left foot up, and then roll the soles of both feet together so knees are falling to either side of the room or your mat. Fingertips at the base of the skull, and then exhale. Lift the neck and shoulders. Try to get your shoulder blades as high off the mat as you can, and release. Exhale to lift, and then release. Exhale, and release. Exhale, and release. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. On this last one, hold at the top, and here comes your pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower, bring your hands to your outer thighs and bring your knees together like closing a book. Reach the right leg up to the sky, and then the left leg. Take the legs anywhere from up to the sky to the more advanced being out to more at 45. Inhale clockwise, flex the feet, and exhale counterclockwise. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. For 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one here. And then bring the legs into 90. Fingertips to the base of the skull. As you lift the neck and shoulders, cross the right shoulder as you bring in the left knee, back to center and the other side. Center, cross, center, cross, 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 cross. For 5, 4, 3, 2, last one here, and then come to center and lower. Bring both feet to the mat. Walk your feet out about the distance of the mat and just drop your knees from one side of the room to the other. And then the next time you drop them to the right, go ahead and stay there for a moment and breathe. Bring both knees back up and drop them to the left. And then back up to center. And walk your feet in, heel to toe. Great. From here, we're going to go ahead and drop our knees over to one side so that we can press ourselves up and come into a seated space. From that space, we're going to take our legs out about the width of our mat. As we work on saw, we're going to reach from one side of the room to the other, shoulders down and back. Take the right arm, reach out the left arm past the right pinky toe, back to center, twist and reach. Make sure you're keeping your sit bones anchored to the earth. Reach, center, twist, and reach. Center, twist, and reach. Center, twist, and reach. For 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, the breeze. Hear the wind chimes? Last one. Good. If you can, keep the legs where they are. Bring the fingertips to the base of the skull. Drop that left elbow down. So the movement isn't the left elbow. That's probably not the right way to say it. Think of your obliques drawing you over so that the left elbow points to the ground, but try to keep the elbows in a line. And then back to center. And then to the right. And back to center. Try to keep both sit bones pressing into the earth. Right, left. Here goes right. And center. Left. And right. Left. And right. Left. And right. 5 more. Each side. Here we go. 4 more each side. And right. 3. 2. And last one. Fantastic. And release. Good. Bring that right leg in. Keep the left leg lightly out. Move your right hand over to the outer edge of your left foot and just give yourself a little stretch here. Breathe into those areas of tension and tightness. Fantastic. Let's switch sides. And then go ahead and drop up. So we're going to go ahead and take both feet in front of us. So if you need a modification, you're not going to lift your hips here, okay? Otherwise, we're going to lift into our reverse tabletop, and we're going to lower the hips and continue to lift. So we want to make sure our elbows are pointing to the back edge of the mat. We're going to loop the shoulders down and away from the ears, splay the fingers, so you want to create a nice firm foundation. Knees are lined up with the hips and with the ankles, and then here we go. We're just going to lift, tighten up the triceps as tight as you can here, muscle to the bone. Then soften the elbows, lower the hips down. Lengthen the arms, muscle to the bone, squeeze the glutes really tight, okay? So it's not just the arms that are working, although they are really working here. We're pulling the belly in and we're squeezing those buns at the top. So it's like you want to not let your buns touch the earth, okay? And so lower, lift and squeeze. And then lower, lift and squeeze. So we have about 4 more here. And lift and squeeze. 3 more. Lift and squeeze. Here she comes. Are you coming to say hi? 2. Lift and squeeze. Nope. Last one. Lift and squeeze. Go ahead and draw it in and into whatever seated space is good. Right arm comes across for a minute. Lulu, come here. Come here. Come say hi. Rotate your wrist. And then the other side. And rotate. Good. Okay, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have called you because now you want to play. And then rotate here. And release. Both hands behind you. Interlace your fingers, knuckles to the earth, heart to the sky. She's the great lizard hunter, so I have a feeling she's been running the yard hunting lizards. And then reach up. Take that right arm down the center of the back and lift the crown of the head. Oh, there's those triceps talking to us. And then the other side. Great. Go ahead and reach out and away. This time as you walk the right fingertips, the left fingertips away, reach that right arm up and over. But make sure that the right hip presses very deep to the earth as you soften the left shoulder, soften the left elbow. It doesn't have to go to the ground. If you do go there, that's fine, but that's, it's just about what's best for your body today. What a stretch. Go ahead and bring that hand down to the knee as you press away. Walk that left hand further behind you. Lift up super tall and just walk that gaze around. Oh, fantastic. As you move back through, this time walking those right fingertips out, drawing that left arm up, just creating that space as you feel your ribs just lifting away from the hip. Soften the right elbow, soften the right shoulder, but anchor that left hip. Go ahead and release that left hand down, press away through the right hand as you walk it in. Further behind you, gaze over the shoulder. And back through. Fantastic. Take both legs out in front of you. One more, fold this direction. And then draw it back in. Your space. Arms out and around. Big giant hug here and a pat on the back. You did a most marvelous job. Thank you so much for your time and your energy. Namaste.